Kilo 3, confirm ready for descent. Roger, descent level light 0, report Abbey Mahmoud.
Hi guys, I hope you're okay. I'm fine. Welcome back to my channel. Welcome to this new video. I'm Dekna. I'm an air traffic controller and English coach, and today I am vlogging. I told you that on my channel I would be sharing my tips on how to improve your level of English, and that I would also be sharing a little bit of air traffic control, and from time to time I'll talk about female empowerment. So today is the first day that I'm actually sharing a little bit of air traffic control. Well, it's not going to be exactly air traffic control. We will talk about aviation in general, piloting, air traffic control. I'll show you a little bit of the airport, so stay tuned. I'm going to take a taxi. My car broke down yesterday, unfortunately. I'm taking a taxi today. I'll show you absolutely everything. Stay tuned. So here is my quota. I'm going to get a bike to the main street, and then once I'm there, I'll take a taxi to the airport. Usually it takes me like 15 minutes. From the moment I start the car to the moment I park at the airport, 15 to 20 minutes when there's not much traffic. But right now it might take about 40, maybe even more. Anyway, I'll show you. Hey, welcome back. So I was telling you earlier that I'm going to show you a little bit of air traffic control and piloting. I'll give you a sneak peek of how air traffic controllers and pilots collaborate together daily. Well, there's this pilot that we work with frequently that asked for a collaboration with us. Like, they're going to take us on a tour in their helicopter. They want to show us what they do exactly. They want us to put ourselves into their shoes a little bit so we can understand the kind of constraints that they have in the air, and hopefully, if it's possible, improve the quality of the services that we render. If you follow me, you probably know what I do exactly and what it's about. I've shared it with you guys more than once. I've told you that air traffic controllers are those who ensure the safety of aircraft that fly within their airspace, the portion of the airspace that they're in charge of. So we take an aircraft from the moment the first passenger boards the plane, so the moment that the last passenger has disembarked the airplane. So between those moments, the aircraft has to push back, taxi, backtrack the runway, take off, fly in the airspace, perform its approach, and land at the destination. So many different air traffic controllers managed the flight. The pilot that asked to work with us today, I'm not going to talk about his company. I don't know if it's allowed. Anyway, you'll see him a little later. He asked to show us around the CTR, the control, like it's like a portion of airspace that is centered on the airport. The radius is 30 miles. 30 miles is approximately 58 kilometers or so around the airport. So he's going to take us around and show us many reporting points. Reporting points are positions in the air where aircraft are supposed to report themselves. We use them in order to separate aircraft. We use them so that we can know, we can have a clear image of the position of aircraft in the air. It's fun, but it's not just fun. We're doing that so that we can, hopefully, we can improve. If there's something to improve, you know, sometimes we give ATC clearances to pilots, but we don't really, you know, we visualize their position. But, well, this is what they think. I know this because we've discussed. So they want us to really not just visualize it, okay, not just see it on a chart, but actually see the distances from their own position. And of course, we are also thinking about something that's going to help us show them the way that we work, to maybe organize the same kind of session. They'll come over and watch us while we work, and we will explain things to them, because of course you might think that we don't understand how you work, what you do from your position, but maybe this is also because you don't understand the constraints that we have as air traffic controllers. So we are probably going to organize something as air traffic controllers for them to come over, and we'll have maybe a short exchange. They'll ask questions eventually, we'll explain things to them, we'll show them everything that we have to take into consideration before providing the clearances, the ATC clearances that we give them. I know that this is going to be fun. Stay tuned. So before we went to fly, our pilot friend here insisted on meeting all of those who participate in ensuring the safety of their flights. And so we started at the ATS briefing office, where he spoke with the lady that was working. He said thank you and good morning. He talked a little bit about their company. And then we went on to see the meteorologist and ended up at the control tower. Of course, we met other people, but I'm not going to show you everything. So while we were at the tower, we had a very interesting discussion with the controllers, the air traffic controllers, and the pilot actually suggested something very interesting. And that is a perfect illustration of what I call collaboration between air traffic controllers and pilots.
So, I do have a question for you all. Okay. A curiosity. So obviously the helicopter can land anywhere. But for training, we have to make a lot of patterns. And to use this whole huge runway, it makes the pattern really long and just takes a lot of time. Yeah. And at Yaoundéville, the pattern is just constantly over the town and a lot of houses and things like that. So it would be safer if we were out here at this airport. So a funny idea that I had, because I think like a helicopter pilot and I don't mind landing on the grass, is what if I could use that area right across the runway over there? Because yes, you see the dirt like in front of that hill where they've added the stone and there's like a road. Yeah. Just in front of that, there's another road. Yeah. So between the two is just like, it's like laterite. Yes. And it's relatively flat and it's long and straight. And so for me, I mean, it's runway heading in direction. I could make left-hand turns around for a traffic pattern and come back and kind of keep doing traffic patterns. Like I could probably do 2 traffic patterns, almost 3 in the time it would take to do like a normal traffic pattern. Who would I talk to about that one?
I think you're at the right place.
Okay. So what do you guys think? Should we go see it during our rides and see what it's like?
I think it's not a bad idea. Are you sure it's laterite over there?
That's what it looks like. I mean, the closest I've gotten is, I saw it 2 years ago when I was here giving you all rides, knowing and hoping and praying that another pilot would be coming soon. Now the pilot is here, so I'm going to start training him in about 2 weeks. So if I could come this way and we can use that place, because even if, and maybe we would need to check some distances and things like that. But even if you had an aircraft landing, you know, we could depart and hold to the east. It wouldn't be a problem.
It might be interesting to have the distance, an approximate distance
to
between.
see really, but generally when aircraft are landing and we have vehicles, they can stay there on that road when that road is being used by car or I don't know, or workers. There is no problem.
Right.
There is no problem when the runway is vacated. I think that you can see.
Do you have
I
an
don't
idea
know.
of the span of your plate?
33 feet. So 12 meters.
I think that with good coordination.
It's possible.
Yes.
I think it's worth the try, right? Can we do it today? Maybe? Would you like to try it?
A few moments later.
So guys, before we start our ride, here is what the control zone looks like. On your left, you've got a plan view of the CTR, the control zone, and on your right, you've got a profile representation. I told you earlier about reporting points. Here is one, and here is another one. There are specified points where aircraft have to report their positions. In order to separate aircraft, we often have to tell them to fly through some of these points. Sometimes we have to tell them to wait or to hold overhead those points while other aircraft pass. The better you know your work environment, the better you can do your job. And how better then to master the environment than to visit those points. So guys, now that you know what the control zone looks like, let's get into the helicopter for our ride. Okay, the first 3 air traffic controllers are going on a tour. This is going to be great. I'll stay back and wait for the others to come downstairs when they've been replaced before we can go to visit the airspace. I hope you're enjoying my vlog. I hope you'll enjoy the full vlog coming. guys, this is the end of the video. I hope you enjoyed it. Like, comment and share, and subscribe to my channel. Bye bye.